Cybernation Uncensored.
What's up, everybody? We are officially live. Everyone should be able to see us and hear us. Chat, as always, let us know if there's any glitches along the way. If anyone gets muted or frozen, we'll try to get that fixed. This is our weekly Cyberpunk Red team, the Gutter Rats, a team of baddies. I encourage anybody watching to check out our session 0 and previous sessions that lead up to today's session over on the Cybernation Uncensored YouTube channel. We VOD everything there, and it's a great way to catch up. We're going to dive right in just a moment. First, I want to give a shout out to all the supporters on Patreon that keep pouring fuel on the fire, keeping the lights on here at CNU, as well as the players that show the love and support here. Alex Maxwell, Nicholas, a.k.a. the King Square, Renegade 420, Anthony Rogers, The Land of Wolves, Terrafan, Rufio, rest in peace, brother, PWB, Craghorst, Insanity, Tyrus, Christopher, Callies, Volpus, Vox, Nolan North, Matty V, and Shig. I also want to shout out Sirenscape, Fantasy Grounds, and Loke Battle Maps for all the love. They always hook us up with stuff to play with, and it makes our gameplay amazing. I'm going to put the link to Patreon in the chat. YouTube, just check out patreon.com/Cybernation Uncensored. We have some new seats opening up for a new monthly one-shot team that's going to be starting up, I believe, next month. So look out for that. Join up. Or if you see any other tiers that you want to show some support, we would really appreciate that. All right, this is our weekly team of baddies. We stream every Thursday right here, same place, same time. Occasionally, we might shift it if something comes up with the scheduling. But yeah, this is a team of baddies in Night City. I mean, all edgerunners are kind of walking that line, right? But when you play Cyberpunk Red and you're an edgerunner, all that shit you deal with, the bad guys getting in your way, throwing wrenches in the works, stealing and fucking you up, well, this is that team, basically. We decided to make a team of bad guys that are just out for themselves, and that's what's been going on. So where we left off, the team captured a MILITECH officer. I'm not going to go into too many details because I would encourage everyone to watch the previous sessions on YouTube, but they've got that person. The team's at the home base. They had a pretty crazy, rough night of partying. Detective Leon is in his own motel with his honey pot. And hey, PWB, thanks for all the gifted subs. Really appreciate that. But yeah, the team's together. We'll streamline to the next morning because the team didn't want to interrogate the captured Militech guy, who, mind you, is barely hanging on by a couple HP. He's knocking on death's door, but they didn't want to interrogate him without the detective. So everyone kind of did their own thing, crashed out, some hookups from what I saw, and yeah, we'll get to the next morning. Let's get Sirenscape sounds going. We'll get some Night City street sounds going. We'll kill the music. We'll just go with straight city sounds. Since everyone should be a little bit hungover, we'll kill the music. We'll just go with some straight city sounds. As the characters are kind of crawling out of bed, what I'd like to do is let's go around the table and everyone tell me exactly where you are, your current state of waking up at the home base. I know some of you were partying, hooking up, different things, whatever. Let's do that little recap as Detective Leon is making his way across the city to show up. I'll ask all the players to step away from themselves in reality and step into their characters as I shift over to that overlay. All right, Wolfman. What's up with Wolfman?
Wolfman returned to the realm of the living, dressed in not whatever mud got kicked onto his person with the sexcapades of that wrapped up the night prior. But this being, it's his house, and if anyone, air quotes, if anyone from outside the perimeter fences is peeping, that's 5 eddies a minute. So he's going to go and find himself a good, bit of carbs in a can, nice, just good tall canned pint of beer to kick his morning off, and that probably walking a bit tenderly, but that's about it.
Nice. Oh yeah, Toy Maker.
Oh, probably helps if I mute myself.
That would help if we can hear you. I like that.
Well, more than likely, I'd probably wake up. Bob would be probably laying next to me with an open bag of Funyuns, and we're all covered with Funyun dust. I'd probably get up in the morning, do my normal routine of practicing my martial arts, and then going over and working on various projects like with armor and weapons and stuff. I'm trying to come up with a kind of a net gun attachment for my crossbow, so that'd pretty much be my morning. I'd probably just avert my eyes as I walk past my brother from another mother and grab me a smash on the way by.
Sounds good. And also off stream, let's talk about that net attachment ammo concept for the crossbow. I think that's a fun idea. We should have Toy Maker create that shit. Nox. What's she doing?
Nox woken up, and with the prisoner that's in the cell. Well, after just waking up, realizing what happened, not even paying attention to what I'm wearing, just like straight up get up, go over to the prisoner, and just take a look. I can't recall if we stripped him completely, but did we? It's been a night.
I believe Toy Maker took off all his clothes, and then as he was closing the door, whispered something about sex dungeon or something, just putting a little fear in him as everyone went to sleep. I think he was stripped, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think we went Casino Royale up in this beat.
Yeah. Start doing Popeye punches on his nutsack.
Yeah. So bearing that in mind, walking towards the clothing. Hopefully his agent is still around. I would like to grab his agent and kind of see if I can get into it without having to wake our prisoner up just yet.
Sure. Yeah. Give me that cybersecurity.
I know it's probably not gonna happen, but
slap him alive with a little of the old Face ID.
I might have to go over. I might also throw on his jacket, at least for posterity's sake.
You have a trophy now.
Indeed. Security check. Under technique, right? I can't remember.
Yeah, be under them technique skills.
Thank you. That's a solid 10.
Yeah, no luck. Encrypted, password, all that good stuff. Not able to get it open. He's still sleeping too, and you can hear him. He's heavy breathing in his sleep, kind of like a gurgle, snoring. You can see some crusted blood all on the side of his cheek and out his mouth. He's obviously pretty fucked up. But Stino.
Hold on to that thought.
Yeah, Stino.
So when Stina gets up, her first priority is to feed the raccoons. The arm is frozen. Whatever we got lying around, whoever snacks, I'm gonna steal and give it to the raccoons. Then I'll take the arm out of the freezer.
We do have
Was
that
this
guy
kibble
that.
back? Was there any kibble in there?
Okay, well that's plan B. Plan A is to take the arm out of the freezer. I'm also gonna go into the room with the guy and just. How is the guy positioned? Oh, he's sleeping.
About
very important.
fetal position, kind of curled up on the floor.
Okay, I want to sneak the arm in, like right under his hands. He's kind of like cuddling it.
Yeah,
So he wakes up and just his friend's arm.
Yeah, give me a stealth check. I'll take stealth. I'll also take pickpocket if you have that skill. That kind of a reverse pickpocket deal, you know. You can lean into your strengths, whatever you want.
This might be the most horrifying
I'll take
usage of
pickpocket, so
conceal
I'll just-
reveal object we've ever had.
I love it.
Stealth. Nice. Yeah, as you're sliding it in, he kind of grunts a little and moves, but doesn't wake up. You get it in his arms. He even pulls it in a little tighter as he curls up. Yeah, just
I'll get it now. I'll just wait.
yeah, just as that happens, and the rest of you kind of see each other in your different places. Toymaker working on what he's working on. Nox, Stina kind of checking in on the prisoner, be doing your thing. You hear a vehicle out front, Leanne, as you're pulling up. You can see the what was it? The hump dumpster mobile. What was the name changed to the vehicle after it was made to look like the Vasqueros or whatever?
The
Dumpster
dumpster.
Yeah, the
Dumpster humpster.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It's like a hump dumpster. I don't know. But either way, you can see it's kind of haphazardly parked up sideways. And hey, thanks for the follow. And Rennick drunk. But the car's kind of haphazardly up on the dirt. Like you can tell the team came home, didn't really give a fuck. Maybe some partying, maybe just some rowdiness. It's just hard to tell. But you enter the front door. Detective Leon, why don't you describe what Leon's looking like this morning as you enter the room, the home base?
So he tumbles out of his undercover car, crumples up a flyer that got left at his camper out in Pacifica. It's like, Grand Imperial Mall. Maybe I will invest. Crumples it up, throws it away. Gets 2 steps and then immediately vomits. Just like ugly.
Is this audible inside?
Yeah, it should be.
You can
Makes
do
it.
it.
Grabs, if there's like a smash or something, whatever is edible and drinkable, just to try and like get, electrolytes, caffeine, whatever. Doesn't even care about the kibble flavor. Okay. Oh, I want to fucking die. Do we still have Soldier Boy?
Yeah,
You guys didn't like kill him or eat his face or feed him to the raccoons, right?
Who are you talking to in this case?
The room, the area.
Imagine no one.
Yeah.
Empty living room.
Walks in like
Yeah.
a fucking
Yeah.
fiction Travolta. Like, what the fuck?
Looks around and be like, oh, that's wait a second. Carrie Eurodyne isn't in this party. Pushes over the standee from an album that came out 20 years ago.
Yeah.
But as I imagine, like not too far off would be Wolfman. Just peek his head like back from from the bathroom. He's just like scrubbing the fucking congealed mud out of his chest hair. Like last I saw, but Stina's awake. So, huh?
All right, you guys didn't like kill or do anything weird to that army guy, right?
Quantify weird for me.
No.
Is he still on the right side of the dirt?
Last I saw him, he was alive and
Let me
trying
check
for
the camera.
some cocoa butter.
Okay,
Yeah, you may
good.
want to hurry up. Stina's doing some weird things to him right now.
I should have been a gambling man. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn that camera off, buddy. I'm gonna get back to work. Click.
I'd say you've got T minus. I don't know however fast those raccoons move when they're hungry, but Or give him a minute to nibble, loosen his lips some.
It's time to chair and blindfold him. Let's get this party started, I guess. Pushes over a bunch of things on the thing, and then just does a line of China White in front of whoever's watching.
Oh, yeah.
Which means we're gonna mark off one of those bad boys.
Wolfman just standing back, like measuring the length of the line with his. Nice.
Standard unit.
Yeah, when you push everything off of the table and do that, it kind of crashes down on the floor, and then Stina knocks, and off into the side you can see the prisoner, the officer in the cage, kind of wake up over the noise, kind of coughs up some blood, looks around, looks at what the fuck, grabs the handle, like, shoves it off to the side of the cage, and kind of goes up to the other side of the cage, and he's like looking around and rubbing his eyes and the crusty blood off of his mouth. He's like, what the fuck? Just looking around.
I'd offer you a hand, but it seems you already got one.
Fuck.
Just distantly.
What? So he's currently panicked, on the ground. Does he still have the hand? Is he still clutching the hand?
No. He threw that out of his grips to the other side of the cage, and he's kind of backed up on the other side of the cage, just kind of looks terrified and kind of fucked up.
Excellent. I look at Stina and say, Stina, hold on. I gotta ask him a question real quick. I take his agent. What's your code, man?
What the fuck? Fucking, he's like shaking. He reaches over to the agent. You see him kind of like do the code thing. Boop, it opens up. He's like, oh, fuck, can I go? Just that's what you want? Let me go.
I like quickly peruse through all the messages, and I'm looking for anything in particular, like safe or like hugs or something, whatever. Just a contact list, some emotional connection there.
Yeah, give me a reveal conceal.
Excellent.
Ooh.
Good old 19.
Yeah, you can see he has a private folder in all his messages where like he keeps it separate from other messages. And there's some definite sexting going on and things like that. Not a lot of lovey-dovey stuff, but a lot of like sexting and date night style things. Yeah.
It's a freak.
Interesting.
I like it.
I'm gonna hold on to that information for a little bit. Stina, I think it's time to ask him some questions, and I think our cop friend is here, Leon, right? Leon's here. I heard him vomiting, maybe. What was he doing?
Voices! Hold on. Knox, is that you? Hurrah!
Yes, Leon.
Ah,
Now get your
all right.
slimy ass in here.
Do we
okay.
need the raccoons?
Not yet, but we'll see how cooperative Soldier Boy is.
I'm just
All
gonna
right.
stick my arm out my door as he goes past my shop with a shower and a can. I can smell you from the living room, dude. And just hand it to him and close the door.
All right. So wiping off the cocaine residue, shower canning, as I just like Captain Morgan sit in front of the soldier guy. Like, okay, Soldier Boy, look, you're not a soldier. You're just a mercenary who has a better business card. You're not fighting for country or money, so let's just get all of that indoctrination out of the way. I'm too tired to tell you not to salute and whatever, and bald eagles, America, freedom. We don't have time for any of that shit. So look, I got some things I want to know. Right now, I gotta ask you, are you a man or are you a ghost?
His eyes get kind of big, and give me. Let's do. This is more of an intimidation thing, but give me interrogation or.
I'll throw that bad boy down and I'll huck some luck into it.
Yeah. Yeah, go for it.
Let's see, how much luck do I got? There we go. Well, I haven't refreshed the pool yet, so I'll throw 2 luck into that bad boy. All right, so that'll be a 20 with the extra 2 points of luck.
Nice. Yeah, he just like leans back. He just looks confused and he coughs up somebody. He's like, no, I'm not a ghost, man. Fuck all that tough guy shit, man. He coughs up some more blood. He's like, I run accounting, man. I push papers. I'm not. What is this, man? I'm not trying to fight. What the fuck? He kind of like puts up his hands. Like you can tell he's pretty scared.
Okay, Rear Echelon Randy. This is actually good for you. So here's the deal. There's some shit we gotta know. I don't know if you know this a lot. You probably do because you process the paperwork. Seems like your MILITECH buddies have been hitting a lot of our fellow Steel Vaqueros pretty hard, and we're family. The thing about the Steel Vaqueros, it's like Olive Garden. We're family, and seems like you've been shitting in our breadsticks. So we're tired of the unlimited shitting here, so we gotta know. Y'all hit us with a finger of God missile. You guys just massacred a convoy. What's going on here? What's the skinny? What's the deal with that? What are you doing here?
Yeah, just a little bit of clarification too. The Vasqueros was the ones that you guys forged to look like to kind of throw off the scent from yourselves, because they're kind of the rival of the team's nomad family, the Snake Nation. However, MILITECH, in the scream sheets, the rumors that were going around was that MILITECH was like hijacking nomad convoys and things and taking them. Just in general, it wasn't particularly Vasqueros. But that all being said, we'll say that you said, hijacking nomads, not maybe Vasqueros in particular. But he leans back. What? So you read about rumors in a scream sheet about MILITECH? Okay. It's just so it's not us, man. It's just some of us, It's just that what this is about. I had nothing to do with that. I don't steal from people. I push papers.
Okay, so a couple of your boys are going rogue and doing some shit with some pilfered office supplies. Is that what we're talking about here, friendo?
What? He like looks at all of you. You see him like looking at Wolfman and Knox. It's like he's like. What is this? Yeah, okay. It's just some guys, like some sergeant and some of his guys are just taking advantage of the uniform. They put up a fake checkpoint and fucking with people, taking shit. Higher ups don't care because they get a kickback or whatever. I have nothing to do with that, man. And I don't even know, any other like details of who's doing it or any of that, man. I have nothing to do with that. Is this a revenge thing? He starts looking at all of you again.
Yes, it's total. Yeah, it's revenge, and we're mad. Grr. Yeah. Okay. So. All right. So you said some sergeant. All right. Reaches to the first piece of paper. Reaches some company stuff, and be like, all right. I want you to take this map, and I want you to take this Hello Cutie pen, and I want you to write down some names.
Hey, I've been looking for that.
And
And
do
then
what?
you gotta get, and you can't use back all the paint. So, this sergeant, names, who's involved in all these convoy hits?
I don't know enough details, man. I don't. Like I said, I push papers. It's some Sergeant Overton. I don't know who he is. It's not my department. I don't know. I hear rumors through the chains, but okay, look, this is where they've been doing it, and he kind of like puts down on there and he explains it's up US 1, like an hour outside of the city. It's hold on a second. It's about an hour outside of Night City, north on US 16, at the old Dickerson overpass. I know that's where they've been setting up their fake little checkpoint thing and shit. It's that sergeant, his buddies. I don't know who else is involved, but I'm telling you, I'm not part of any of that. I do my job. I'm on the up and up. I don't. He starts coughing up some more blood. He's like, "Fuck, man, I'm dying here. What the fuck, man? Let me go. I told you everything I know."
We got
Take
the
a
info. Oh, you got the picture of him like in his.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the picture with his agent of him in his awful state, and airdrop it to everybody in the room.
Okay.
Good look for you.
All right. All right. So look, I think we got what you need to know out of you. So, I want you to sit back in that chair, not that one. things happen in that chair. Sinful things, decadent things. Things that men shouldn't see. But yeah, that one. Don't worry, that's St. Thrust.
Yeah, he
Put him
stumbles
in the
over
comfy
to it.
recliner.
Yeah. All right. This is half a Nutrigrain bar. Don't worry, there's preservatives. They don't go anywhere. Sit.
Yeah, he sits there. He's just, again, looking terrified.
All right. Don't listen too hard about the conversations in the next room.
Okay.
The less you know, the safer you are.
That's why I give him Nutrigrain. It's like
Fuck,
chewing
man,
gravel. Smart.
I don't know anything, man. I don't know any of you. I'm not hearing anything, man. You could let me go. And he sort of covers his ears and just like looks down.
Can I pipe some music into that room?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Whatever that band that Knox likes.
Oh yeah. And if it looks like he's enjoying it, I'm gonna find something more annoying. But yeah, I'm gonna keep my camera on so he can see the red dot. So he knows he's being watched.
Yeah.
While he's
no
in
problem.
there.
Yeah, you get some music going. You get the cam. He looks up for a split second and looks right back down. And like Toy Maker, you can tell he's fucking terrified, and he's still coughing up blood and shit. He's barely hanging on. But he just kind of looks back down, covering his ears. And the rest of you will say are in the other room where you normally do training and stuff, while he's kind of in the living room lounge area or whatever.
So we've got coordinates for where these ambushes. If these guys are jacking stuff off, this means that there's going to be all kinds of toys that we can sell or use. So I think we can bushwhack these assholes. But now we got to figure out what are we going to do with Ricky Rear Echelon here.
Well, I mean, no witnesses, or is he a viable contact within the source? Do you think we can control him?
He's a pretty...
I was going to say, if you wanted to control him, you might want to patch him up first. Build the fake trust.
Well, as soon as she realizes that, and I point over to Shady, that headbutts are not healing, we could possibly get him healed up. I don't even know if we got any speed heals.
He did crack and squeal mighty quick, though.
Yeah. Well, that means that he's not a brave man. This can be useful. This means that we can lean on him later if we need, or because we've been selling the Steel Vaqueros thing. Basically, if he rats on anyone else, he's more likely to rat those guys out.
I uncock my iron.
I'm not that attached to Ricky Rear Echelon, but I don't want to dig a hole.
I'm just, maybe for future information.
Idea. Oh, fuck. I thought my chair was there.
I thought your idea was to go to the ground and get something from the ground and then come back.
No, I legit fell.
Are you okay?
I'm good. I landed on the wall. Okay. We let him run, then raccoons chase. Eat him. Problem solved.
Okay. So if he can outrun the feral raccoons, he lives.
If he dies, he dies.
You know what? I like that way. It's law of the jungle. We're not killing him. The jungle's killing him.
Give him
as long as we can record it. Can we get a recording of this? I mean, this XPD might sell.
Yeah, we gotta install something in him for an XPD though.
Well,
we'd have to get a we'd have to get a recorder on him.
Yeah.
We have a medtech. Stina, how good are you with cyberware?
Good.
Well, I mean, yeah, with all the bullshit he has sitting around here, like, if you know, like if Toymaker's real bored, he could probably like cobble together one. She can slap it in him, and then you know, it's not like we have to do this tomorrow or right now.
Yeah, we could keep him in suspense, make it seem like there's some hope for him to get out of here, and then pull the rug from out under him, the proverbial rug, and send him off to the feral raccoons after I bust out one of his kneecaps with the shotgun, and like the shotgun forms out of my hand.
Okay, we could do it. And now I was thinking, if we load up with Smash and Synth Coke, then we send him into the jungle. It'll be a longer tape.
Yeah, but what jungle? Are we gonna fly him out to Brazil, Chew?
Hey, Toymaker, give me
You
a
know what I mean?
perception while everyone's talking.
The concrete jungle.
All right.
I'm liking the pump him full of the good stuff and just release him into the Badlands thing. That's back when there used to be birds, we called that a sky burial.
Yeah,
This
Toymaker,
will be a raccoon burger.
you can see on the cam in the other room, you can see that officer like looking up nervous and like getting up and like going towards the door and messing with the front door trying to get it open.
Do
I
you
mean, he
really
just got the door
I'm
open.
gonna push the button. It would be really good for you to sit down right now.
He looks around in a panic as the door opens and you see him run out the door.
Well, I guess he just sealed his own fate. I'm gonna get up and just nonchalantly walk through the room with my crossbow. Walk outside and just figure out where he's at.
I'm
you-
following.
Good.
I was
Leon
gonna.
just sits on the couch nursing his hangover. Law of the jungle. Then just reclines back.
Yeah, and Toymaker knocks you. You step out through the other room and you can see the front door wide open, and you can see as you step out through that room and out the front door through the desert, like heading kind of off into the city, where you can see kind of in the horizon or whatever, the landscape of it. That's the direction he's heading, and he's just like stumbling down the side of the road. Like you can tell one of his legs is fucked up. Like coughs up a little blood, but he like looks back at you two and he's just like, oh fuck. He like picks up the pace and he's like going, but he's not moving very fast. He's got a fucked up lung and everything.
So
I'm just gonna slowly walk as I cock my crossbow. Just slowly walk down the road. Do we have any plus twos? By any chance?
Yes, I think I wrote it down. I just need to open it.
Australia's place is Militech Uber pickup in 5, 4, 3, 2.
While Toymaker's lining up that shot, Wolfman's just grabbing his keys and doing the gunslinger key ring twirl, just waiting to see if he gets to go and chase the guy down. It's like it'll just look at the Doberman 5000 they've got like, what good are you? He ran right by you.
You have him
Not
sitting
even a
with,
single
he's-
binary bark.
He's still on the charging station. Hey, PWB gave a +2.
Okay, so
Let me.
I'll take let's see plus
I
2.
found-
I'll put it, what is it, -8 for an aim shot, if I remember.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right, so I will put enough in there to nullify the -8. So that's going to be +2 and 6 luck. And how far away would you say he is?
Oh, not far at all. He's maybe 10, 15 meters at most.
All right. 10, 15 meters most.
So I can just see you with like the crossbow doing like the Clarence Boddicker, like one na 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 as he's getting the ideal range. Jesus!
No.
Hey, and a crit success. Yeah, I would say
Threaded
that's.
the fucking needle.
Yeah, I would say 29's a hit. Vulpus, look, he had a couple HP. He was barely hanging on. He was dying. I'm not, you know, you can roll damage and that severe overkill with that amount of damage. So, Toymaker, why don't you describe how you aim that shot up, what he's doing, how you land it, how he dies. You can get a little graphic with that if you want.
Well, I'm just, gonna do the typical, just walking out nice and slow, just keeping an eye on him as I, lock my crossbow back and put in a bolt, and then kind of decided I want to use that bolt. I'm gonna put in another kind of bolt. Just taking my time. Then I'm gonna line it up, and I'm gonna call for the raccoons. Dinner time! And when the guy turns around to see why I'm saying dinner time, I'm gonna put it right between his eyes.
Nice. Yeah, it drops him instantly. He just drops down, instant kill. As you hear the raccoons approach.
I heard the raccoon noise.
You can hear them approaching. But the raccoons approach, and as they're doing that, give me they do that. We don't need to do animal. You're good. They come up. They start.
Yeah.
They start feeding on the body you just provide as he falls to the ground.
Pull it off the road, guys. My God, you're gonna get hit. You don't want to end up like your mother. Come on, get him off the road.
My lower axle is still sticky from that. That was rough.
Oh God. Unfortunately, I mean, bows are, kind of clean when it comes to shots. I mean, there's really no exploding or anything like that. Which,
right.
Had a
Yet.
gun. Yes.
It's why you're a tech.
Yet is the operative word. But...
It's why you're a tech. You need to work on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a lot of projects in the belt.
Just, you go to the club, you think you're going to have a good time. Next thing you know, your buddy gets, not death by snoo-snoo, but definitely death by headbutt. And then, your last moment is knowing that you're going to get eaten by feral, contaminated raccoons in the desert.
What's that?
This is where it's supposed to go.
Yeah, he's dropped down.
There's a joke. Yeah, there's a joke about good head in there somewhere, but
I'm trying to avoid that one right now.
But yeah, you at least got some information from him. Yeah, he's dead. The rest of you are inside. Well, we can say Toymaker Knox returned back in as everyone's hanging out. Obviously without the officer.
It's kind of pat Wolfman on the shoulder. Sorry, buddy. I knew you wanted to.
I see someone run. I gotta chase it, like a dog in cars. But one day I will see if I can RoboCop someone with my combat plow. But today is not that day.
You'll get the next one.
Yeah. It's my morning affirmation. You will emulsify someone with a combat plow today. Gets me out of bed every morning.
You're good enough. You're smart enough. And gosh dang it, people don't look both ways across the street like they used to. Today's the day.
Is immediate Kill Bill sirens?
Yeah. All right, so we know where these assholes are bushwhacking people. How about I'm thinking reverse bushwhack.
Bushwhackers?
Exactly.
So they go after nomad caravans. So we know the spot where they like to spring their trap. Not normally my thing, but I am kind of a master at being bait.
Well, we still have the, I guess it's called the dumpster humpster now, but the vehicle is still rigged up and ready for party.
Mm-hmm. And it's also, it's built to take a look and keep on ticking, and it can bump back when needed. But just don't hang me out there to hang when they come a knocking.
Question is, do we know? Damn it. Do we have any idea what kind of shipments they're targeting, so we can sweeten the deal and guarantee a hit from them.
Yeah, what the info that you got from him is obviously he said that MILITECH, those guys are using their MILITECH authority and association or whatever to kind of pull some authority on nomad caravans, basically setting up a fake checkpoint and then using their MILITECH authority to kind of flex on these nomad caravans to take their shit or do whatever they're doing. And then the higher ups obviously aren't doing anything because they're getting some type of kickback and they're just kind of letting them do it. So that's kind of the info you got. But I see Raven gave us something pointless and random. Detective Leon, your agent basically is going off. Yeah, you can hear it ringing, and yeah, let's get that incoming call going on Sirenscape. You can see it's Sophia Fatale, the honeypat from the other night.
Okay. Boop. Hey, how's my third favorite call girl? Ha, I got you number one.
Hey, look, I don't want to alarm you or anything, but look, I just woke up and I got a case of the itchy scratchies. All right, I got a case of the scratchy itchies, and you might want to get yourself checked out. Okay, I'm sorry, and yeah, I'm sorry. She hangs up.
It was him all along.
Oh, what? Damn it! All right. Stina, you know how to kill crabs?
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Do you know how to safely kill crabs?
No. It's slowly puts the flamethrower away.
If needed.
All right. Well, ladies of the evening are always carrying stuff, and Mr. Stud won't feel it, but the rest of me eventually will, so we'll take care of that later. I don't feel anything yet, and let them get to their full power before we take them down in the prime of their lives.
Where is the crab?
Well, he thinks about it for a second and then flashes back to the headbutt. You know what? We'll bring this up later, and just leaves a note in his agent to maybe go to urgent care after this is all done.
Stina's definitely thinking about crabs.
Australia.
You just take off your Mr. Stud and submerge it in boiling water. Australia's place, yeah. Just take off your Mr. Stud and submerge it in boiling water. I like that.
Yeah, that works, I guess it depends if you pay extra for the detachable model.
I keep forgetting that's a thing you can get for cyberware. It's the quick detach, and that would apply to
anything. Yeah.
It's machine washable.
But yeah, while you're talking about and recapping what the officer told you about the location and kind of what they're doing and all that, and you're deciding kind of the approach and what you might do, everyone give me a perception.
Perception.
Leon, this is the last time I'm going to tell you, stop cleaning your Mr. Stud in the sink.
If I can... That's human perception. Where's the normal one?
Under awareness.
It's right there.
What? Awareness under perception? What?
There you are.
Alright. Well, guess we'll see what a 16 gets me.
Nice. Yeah, let's see. Check all the numbers here. Yeah, it looks like Wolfman and Detective Leon, you can clearly hear sirens approaching, coming from the far, far distance, but you can tell they are getting louder, whereas all the other ones are kind of just background and city noise. These are definitely approaching, and Knox, you can tell that it's definitely trauma team.
Oh shit! This guy had trauma. Oh shit! This guy had trauma.
Yeah. Can we get the raccoons back in time?
I can't do the finger and mouth whistle. Like
Asterix whistles.
slash me whistles. Like, hey, mirror.
I mirror. is what he says.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Come here, you fucking trash panda.
Susan.
Okay, you guys need to decide right now. Are we gonna let trauma team scoop them and just hope they didn't, and then just hope they don't, and just like they scoop them and go, or what? How do you guys want to play this? If they scoop them and go, that's fine.
They're not gonna
I didn't have
scoop
any
him
DNA on him.
and go.
He's dead. He's not
He's
around
dead.
our shop anymore.
But he doesn't
Evidence
have a
is
bio.
gone.
But he has
Huh?
a biomon. Probably that's the way he got trauma team called.
I thought we checked him for a biomonitor, didn't we?
I don't think we checked him for anything other than stripped him.
That was the whole
we just
point
let
of
We
him
didn't
it.
do shit.
That was the whole point of the Faraday cage around him, to keep that thing from triggering trauma team.
Well, that was around him, but he's outside and dead
Too
currently.
late for that.
True. Too late
Okay.
for that, but
All right, go to ground.
Thank
Turn on the surveillance camera. Let's just see what they do. All they care
How
about
far
is
away did he go?
By the time Toymaker shot him, I think what he was like 15 or 10, 15 meters down the road. So like picture out front of the abandoned gas station, Oasis station, and then about 10, 15 meters down the road towards Night City. So not that far.
How far out is trauma team? Like judging by the sirens.
Yeah, give me a deduction, and I'll only take deduction from Knox, Wolfman, and Leon, since you all kind of got the right perception to get some details.
Cool.
okay.
Not my greatest. Oh, absolutely not.
Seduction.
And you don't know shit.
Yeah.
You know what? Going to be handy capable with that roll. Doesn't like they're far enough out. Just gonna rummage through his jacket, pull out a Molotov cocktail, and just light it, and just gonna throw it at the body. Someone dumped this body on the side of the road and burned him just to get rid of any and all evidence. Like, yeah, fucking prick.
You break it, Leon. Detective Leon, you can tell the rest can't really get a good read on exactly how long it's going to take. You can tell it's approaching. It's coming from Night City. Leon, you can tell it's going to be here in probably about 5 to 6 minutes. They're hauling ass.
Oh, perfect time. Yeah.
Okay, trauma. All right, so listen. These trauma team dicks are going to be here in about like maybe 5 or so minutes. The only thing they care about is scooping him, slapping him in the AV. That's all they're noticing. If he survives, as far as he knows, they found him on the side of the road near an abandoned gas station. If we move the body, they're just going to go to where the body moved. This guy's clearly got a biomon and a tracker going on. Let's get the raccoons. Let's scoop up the raccoons if they're still nearby. And if any police reports, and I'll set my agent to watch out for any reports of a awakened MILITECH guy who's talking shit.
I like that. Anybody else want to
wanna
chime
move
in?
the car
Anything?
into the garage. Move the car into
Yes.
the garage.
Yeah, get everybody, cars out. Like I start like going to my car and just like getting it into the garage. Anything that makes this place looks alive, turn it off.
Good
5
thinking.
minutes, right?
Yeah.
In those 5 minutes, I'm gonna go over to the body and just unload 2 rounds into the head and chest area. Just 100% death. There's no way he's not alive.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I had also thrown a Molotov on it.
Yes.
But it's-
Oh yeah, yeah. He's been shot in the head with the crossbow, overkilled on that damage. 2 shots in the head, 2 shots in the body, and on fire. He gets up and he's like, "What the fuck, man? That shit's gonna leave a mark." No, he's done. He's done. He's
on the
done.
road.
Yeah, if that shit happens, that's my new leader right there.
Yeah, if he gets up,
Yeah,
I think he's the new leader of the world. I think that'd be insane.
Yes, because now it just looks like an absolute cartel job. But yeah, just going tarp over the car, lights off, still wearing only caked mud, and just kind of just hunker down, and, grabbing like a case of beer out of the fridge, and just
Like
Nice,
I just
yeah.
I just like yell out to like, wait, Knox, carve an SV into his butt cheek.
He's on fire!
God.
Hold on, I just call you over the box. Sorry, not box speed. I have the wrong game system in my head at the moment.
Yeah.
On my internal agent, I'd ring over to Leon. Leon, we have phones, man. You don't have to yell.
Oh yeah, look, carve an SV into his butt cheek or his chest, whatever you can reach without burning yourself.
This thing's on fucking fire. Like, there's nothing that is touchable. Like, there's no more flesh on this thing.
Well, you did well. We did what we could.
Tried to save him.
We tried to save him.
Tried to save.
The Steen away.
That's it. How exactly are you?
No,
How exactly are you defining saving him? Because that was nuts. That was.
Well, I mean, I was going to use them as a
Doing our
contact
best.
within the organization. You know,
Hey,
one of our inside
I was gonna
people.
patch him up.
However it happens, I
But then
think
he just better run away.
everyone lived up to the baddies team right there. I think that was pretty gruesome and epic scene. But let's say this. Look, you get all the vehicles kind of pulled into the garage. Like you said, you turned off all the power. You kind of gathered things up. He's on fire. He's definitely out killed. Looks like an overkill. While the Oasis station, looks abandoned and run down, and nothing is on. As you hear the sirens approaching, and from out kind of like one of the dusted, corroded windows, you can clearly see like 3 trauma team AVs coming, and then behind that it looks like some type of Militech AV or something, and they are hauling ass. They're going to be landing in about 30 seconds. This is where we'll take our 5-minute bio break. Don't anyone go anywhere. We will be back in exactly 5 minutes, and I'm going to leave the mics on in case the team wants to talk about anything, and chat has any ideas to contribute. We'll be right back.
After that little escapade, I get back over to Wolfman, who's just chilling with his beers. I'm imagining you have a case, just like you're just straddling it to your chest.
Yeah, so the cases that have like the quick deposit of the cans, so he can just rapidly reload himself. Yeah. On.
Yes, please. And yeah, just again, Nox doesn't have anything on but a Militech shirt on, or jacket, or whatever this guy was wearing, and just pop down next to just everybody there. And I will be back in a minute.
All right.
I'll just turn on the living room camera and keep an eye on everybody in there and talk through the speaker as normal. I don't leave my room unless it's absolutely necessary.
If nothing else, if Militech does come knocking, at least Nox and Wolfman can just look like the most grotesque vagrants they have ever seen.
Exactly.
It's like,
Although,
squatters' rights.
I don't know. Detective Leon is, looking pretty fucking frazzled himself too. So
Frazzled, but not muddy.
yeah, but we'll see. We'll see what we need to get on this bad boy. I do appreciate Australis Plays and PWB and DE channeling both New Vegas and Warhammer.
right. I was like, Vox. I was like, wait a minute. For the Emperor.
Brother.
Brother from another mother. I do have an idea for the car, but I can sit down and kind of draw it out and stuff and do a line drawing. Then I'm going to put it into my program and see what it comes up with. But my idea is to have 2 inline 692 Detroits in the car. That way we can have one running and one off. And if the one running goes down, we can turn the one not running on and then turn the other one down. And I can work on that while we're still on the move.
I am not a car guy, but I have seen Mad Max Fury Road, so I think I'm getting what you're saying.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking totally your road warrior type setup here.
Certified Platinum. Go and make the
We need a Tommy knocker too in the back.
Yeah.
I have that. That's my gun. I'm so excited to use it.
Well, you might get a chance. Who knows? I mean, Militech may come a knocking.
Oh, they better. Let's open up and shoot it.
I'm surprised our doggy was still in the charging station. I mean, you know, I kind of figured, you know, he would at least, you know, give him a bow, wow, wow, wow.
Older gen model will not leave the charging port unless completely topped up.
Yeah. You paid a lot of good money for that thing. It better not be like 3rd gen or 2nd gen shit. It better be current. God damn it.
Kind of thing where its method of acquisition feels like very much, oh, so it fell off a truck. Like, if this thing had a serial number, it has very much been like angle grindered off.
Come here. Here's Abra.
Oh, a precious fuzz angel.
He really does not like being held, though.
I do war crimes for him.
Her.
I do war crimes for her.
Yeah, except she does her own war crimes. So her little teeth marks. Yeah, what do you want?
Never.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, like, yeah, my little buttholes right now are curled up in tandem squishmallows.
I'm so glad I'm a cat owner because I immediately decoded that.
You might be able to hear her now.
Oh, yes.
Squeak! I love squeaky cats. Oh my god.
Okay, that is endlessly precious.
Come here, what's up? Oh, you're pushing me.
Yeah, being close to a burning bodies.
There she is.
It's pretty warm out there.
Oh. Wait, yeah.
There she goes.
Yeah, if we're gonna rather than the Tommyknocker in the back of the fuckmobile, was it the MILITECH cowboy, the drum-fed grenade launcher? Have someone be certified trunk monkey, just bunk bunk bunk.
I see. Also, Australis Plays, I see in chat, you said the first thing he did when he got out of the cage was upload pictures of the people who kidnapped him to MILITECH. Lucky for them, Knox took his agent. Yeah.
It's being eaten by the raccoons right now. No trace left behind.
Yeah.
Feed the raccoon a synth chocolate Kit Kat.
I don't know if the raccoons would have stayed by, or because he called them first. Wolfman called the raccoons first before
Yeah.
he chucked the Molotov out there.
Yeah, if they can't follow orders,
yeah.
fuck them.
Well, I think they do their own thing, but most critters don't like fire.
Yeah, it's like, hey, mirror. And if they didn't listen, like,
Depends which raccoon.
it is
And to be fair,
survival.
these are not normal.
Yeah, I'm sure they just Samus
They're not
balls
normal.
and rolled away fast enough.
All right, we ready to go back? Everyone ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We are officially back. Everyone can see us now. They could hear us the whole time. Chat, thanks for the ideas. Absolutely perfect. But yeah, you all are hanging out. You're hiding out in the base. Everything's shut down. You're kind of laying low, acting like you're not there, and it's just a rundown Oasis station. Let's hop over to Sirenscape and make use of some of those Trauma Team sound sets. I haven't really got to play with these yet, so let's get some AV landing after they come in hot. So you see all the AVs coming in hot. Let's get these sounds going.
Let's keep an eye on it through the cameras.
Yeah, you can see them coming in. You see the AVs kind of hovering around and start landing. You can see the Trauma Team AVs coming down on the sides. You see the Militech AV coming in behind them. And the Militech one's kind of hovering. You can see the other one's landing as the Militech one kind of hovers. When the two Trauma Team ones land down, you can see out of each one, 2 out of this one, 2 out of that one with rifles kind of looking out, scoping the whole area. You can see they've got some big goggles on. It's hard to tell what's going on with them, but they definitely look highly armored and equipped. But those 2 out of each trauma team AV get out kind of secure as 2 more guys kind of hop out the back of each of them. They're running over to the body. You can see them hitting him with some type of fire suppressant and checking out the body as the MILITECH AV that's hovering right now is kind of right behind them. And out of that one, you can see 4 MILITECH operatives hop out of that. As you can clearly see, 2 others kind of in the front, the driver and someone in shotgun seat sitting there with virtuality goggles and kind of running it. In the top of the AV, you see poof, some type of big drone pops out and just goes out of view. You can't even see how high it went up. As that just kind of goes up, you see the 4 other MILITECH guys kind of hopping out and scoping the area. The trauma team is kind of hovering around the body. And you can see those 4 MILITECH guys kind of spread out, and the 2 guys in the front, they look over towards the Oasis station, and they kind of are starting to make their way over, and the 2 kind of following in behind them as the trauma team operatives kind of take down to a knee and are just kind of like scoping the whole horizon as the others are on the body.
Do we know where the raccoons are at? Are they with us?
They're safe. They're probably back at the mud pit by now.
Yeah, or just back in like the the part of the convenience store that belongs to them.
Yeah, the entire
If one of them
ceiling.
shoots any of those raccoons, all hell will break loose.
They're just waiting up above like fucking like screwdrivers and shivs, ready to jump down like Assassin's Creed style and just ice pick the MILITECH dudes.
The raccoons.
Talking about the raccoons
Yeah.
are...
Yeah, the
Okay,
raccoons.
we're on the same page here.
Yeah, they're smart.
Okay.
Come on.
All right, if these MILITECH dicks come on, all right. Are we hiding? What are we gonna do about these MILITECH dicks? This might be a little bit more.
Wait,
You
okay,
can
so...
hide
okay,
because you are pussy, but I'm fighting.
so we have
I-
confirmed Militech people.
Yeah, you've got 4 highly armored and weaponized Militech operatives kind of making their way towards the Oasis station in that direction. And then 2 and 2, so 4 other trauma team guards kind of posted up, checking out the whole area.
Just looking through kind of like either like a crack in the wall or something. Definitely making some good use of my image enhancement and my micro optics in the cyber eyes. And just like zooming in on these guys and seeing like what's their deal.
Yeah, and while you're checking them out, give me a perception.
While he's doing that, since we have confirmed that these are Militech dudes, the Militech shirt that I have on is coming off, and I'm just tossing it somewhere. And the pop-out shotgun has been reloaded, and it's pointed at in the door that's entry, ready to entry. But it's still casual. That's Wolfman with the beard cannon.
Okay, so we're
Wolfman's just like,
all right. So we're looking at a base level 16 for perception, but that'll be an 18 thanks to the image enhancement.
Nice, perfect. Yeah, you can see that. These Militech guys, they seem like they are all business, probably enhanced in ways, that you just not the normal edge runners here. Definitely high-end Militech operatives, but they're making their way close. They're just starting to pass the decrepit pumps and run down semi coming up towards the side of the Oasis, and you can see those other trauma team operatives still kind of scanning the horizon and just checking out everything. And it's at that moment you see the other trauma team sort of doctors or whatever they are, the sort of EMT style trauma guys that are on the body. Like they've put them out, they've been wrapping them up, they're doing stuff, and then they just kind of like look back. You can see one of them go like that, and they grab the body and they start dragging him in the back. One of the other guys does the whole Wolfman. I can't do it either. He does the whole whistle thing. You hear it really loud as the Militech operatives, right when they're getting up the door, kind of like look back and start going backwards, and they're making their way back to the AV as they all pile in the AVs and fly off into the horizon.
A full.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
I'm sucking up to the floor.
Okay, check your poopers for diamonds, children. If anything was in there, it's pressed pretty good by now.
Take that for yourself, Leon.
That is a hell of a response for a paper pusher.
That
He's saying
definitely
engine
is.
on the up and up.
What? All right. That was definitely. I don't know if these guys are connected to the scheme, or it could just be. Militech really doesn't like being fucked with.
I don't know. We need to get a hacker on the on that phone of his.
Well, hold on.
I think there's something. Go
Think
ahead.
about it. There was another Militech death the day before, or the night before, or this morning. This fucking early this morning, and now we have another Militech death out here in the middle of nowhere. I don't know.
They're
It seems
probably
like
not. They definitely ain't happy about it. Let me tell you what.
It's probably really what it is.
Yeah, but even so, for corporate, I mean, they're still corporate, and they don't give a fuck about their peons. Even if 20 of them die in a night, they don't care. This is a hell of a response for one person who allegedly just pushed paperwork.
I'll have my agent.
And Leon, give me a deduction.
I'm putting 5 eddies on Nepo, baby.
All right, so I'm
You got 5
gonna
on Nepo?
slap. All right, so I'm gonna slap 4 luck into this bad boy, because, unfortunately, cocaine helps me deduce better. So we're gonna see here. What do we get with a deduction? All right, so that's going to be an 18, thanks to a combination of 4 luck and some good old China White.
Yeah, you can tell that, you know, like, Toy Maker might be a little off on that deduction. That, you know, Militech definitely protects their own, especially the dead, because a lot of, you know, it's not just a typical edgerunner team or some corpo, you know, sort of situation. It's Militech, so they're going to protect their own, and not only protect their own, but collect their dead and make sure nothing can be harvested or taken, any sensitive materials, especially if this guy was some type of paper pusher. Who knows what other information he might be holding on to.
If this guy was connected to the money, he's definitely got some implants, and they don't want their shit winding up on the streets. All right, do we still have his phone?
Yes, we do. And again, just as I approach you, Leon, with the phone, it's like everything is out on display.
I take a quick look through the phone to see if there's anything like useful, novel, or maybe worth holding on to, because we've unlocked it now.
Yeah, give me a 1d10. Let me know if it's above your luck stat.
All right, we're gonna see how.
And I'll let Nox do that as well as a sort of assist, since you were the one that kind of got that open. Hey, later.
All
Raven.
right, I got a 1 because I accidentally grabbed a percentile dice.
Okay, yeah, read it.
That'll be the one case where a 1 is you, but this is one of those times where a 1 is your friend because you're trying to roll low.
Did you roll it, Nox?
One more time. So sorry. I got distracted by Raven leaving. What was I rolling for?
Oh, D10. We're doing kind of a luck test kind of deal.
Yeah. Did you get your d10 in the window, or detective?
It should be. I accidentally rolled a I grabbed percentile dice instead, so it'd technically be a 1.
Okay.
Because it came up to 10 on the percentile.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you can see that there's definitely some sensitive information on this agent. You can see that he's got some type of like files on here that he might have been temporarily holding or working with, and it's tracking all kinds of money transfers and stuff. And you can tell that, you know, aside from normal Militech business stuff, he was hiding some things. There's some money moving around from accounts that obviously aren't on the up and up of Militech's radar.
Okay. He's definitely hiding some stuff. And, okay. Alright, I think there's a couple things we can possibly cook with later here. There's definitely, if he was moving money around, that money went somewhere. And I don't think he's in a position to spend it.
So,
I like where you're
Point
going with
maker.
that. Yes.
You did make a mention of having a runner the other day. I think we might want to pursue that lead sometime soon.
Yeah, I got a net runner in the city that I know. I got a net runner in the city that I work with sometimes. Her name's Synaptica. Basically, she does odd jobs for me, and I don't turn her ass into net watch. Really,
Sounds like an initial relationship.
exactly. Kind of a nod duck. Had a ripper doc scrambling neural pathways to crank her intelligence up.
Is it
Mostly
before or
because
after
of-
drinks?
She doesn't really do the whole social thing. I don't know if it was before or after she had her neurons messed up. Tends to talk about people more in like meat kind of issues, but either way, yeah. I'll send her a ring and I'll bring this in just to see if she can bust it open and maybe find out where all this shit went.
Yeah, you can do that. You can hit up your netrunner contact. Yeah, that's not a problem at all. Let's say that you can call her. She goes by Codex. We'll say that that's her street handle.
Okay, there we go. All right, I'll just change that on my sheet because I'd rolled up the name of Synaptica, but Codex works too.
Hey, any of those computer-y names work for a netrunner, right? So yeah, you call her up. She, instantly like, obviously, yeah, I owe you, you owe me. We always go back and forth. So whatever you need, send me the agent. I'll give me the access, and I'll see where these files are going, where the transfers are going. What's up with that?
We set up a little dead drop thing, and then Leon will drop it off basically next time he's in Night City after we get the rest of our plan cooking. All right, okay. I'm gonna go drop this thing off to the netrunner. You guys should probably figure out how you want to hit a nomad convoy.
Probably a good idea. That's a good idea.
Yeah, because I'm more of like kick down the door and then you crowbar the guy in the face.
Well, that works too.
No, I think it'd be let's let the certain people that maybe nomad courier is moving some Malorian parts across state lines.
Yeah.
That might tickle their fancy.
Yeah, and plus I figure in terms of how we're actually gonna like put the bush into the whack or the whack into the bush, Knox probably has way better tactic skill than I do.
I'm so sorry, I did not hear any of that.
Like,
Discord, you didn't catch it.
you probably got a
Might
better
be good for
tactic
you.
skill than I do.
There's too many people talking. I still didn't catch
Yeah,
it.
Vulpus,
Me
hold on one
neither.
second.
So we don't know.
Say it one more time, Leon.
It was just basically, you guys, I figure we got to figure out how we're going to put the whack in the bush over here to make this bushwhack happen. And that feels like plotting that thing out seems a little bit more like up Knox's alley in terms of tactics and how do you reverse a force protection. So that way, boom, you fist him right there.
Fist him right in the bush.
Yeah, and we can say that. We'll say Detective Leon heads over to meet up with Codex and drop off the agent, see if you can get anything out of that and those transfers and things. And while Leon's doing that, that's going to at least be an hour trip or so. We kind of suggested maybe Knox kind of help lead up the plan on how to approach this fake checkpoint set up by these MILITECH guys that are robbing nomad convoys. But yeah, you take off as the rest of you are hanging out and going over plans. I'll let you take it from there. Knox, if you want to lead it up.
I look over to Wolfman, to Toy Maker and Stenna and say, well, it's too bad that we lost the body. We could have dressed it back up, sent it in a random vehicle to a checkpoint, and spooked the fuck out of the MILITECH boys before we got in close.
Weekend at
Just
MILITECH.
I just love that idea out of character. Like they open up the trunk and just like, hey, it's the guy who's missing.
We have the arm.
Yeah, but you need the arm.
You can get another one.
That's the kind of positive outlook that really keeps this team on the up.
It really is, yeah.
But I was like,
Just
that's the proverbial milk and very literal blood has already been spilled. So no use crying in it. But
Correct.
The boundless of optimism of someone who knows I can always get another severed human arm.
Yeah, I mean,
the city's full of meat.
Eventually,
They
from
grow in the wild.
we'll get around there.
we need to get their attention first with some kind of or some kind of movement, some kind of shipment. We need to know exactly where they're planning to set this up. So, information first. What do we don't know anything about these convoys that have been hit, right?
See,
Let's look at
MILITECH and
public-
Arasaka don't like each other, right?
That they
Always.
they
Oh,
certainly
you
do
can say
not.
that. Yeah.
They I believe our little pencil pusher friend also, in panicked passing, mentioned a how some of those on the take were getting some I guess commission on whatever they were taking. So
They're kicking it up higher up the chain, so that way they're basically so that way their bosses don't look too happy or look too hard into it. Don't care what you do on the weekend. I got 100 eddies and a samurai jacket out of it.
so
And yeah, and
Right.
at least when I recall from when we got the guy, it's more like so they're setting up they're setting up like a checkpoint, stopping whoever, and if they got good shit, steal the good shit. If it's just like, it's nothing but merch from that band we all hate now.
How about this? How about this? We hijack a convoy, and then run it into one of those checkpoints.
Thing is, you don't
That
really
would
need
be
to hijack a
hijacking their own.
convoy because you've got the F-mobile already looks like it could be loaded down with all kinds of goods.
It absolutely
I am-
looks like a Nomad Vaqueros vehicle, and that forgery roll that Toymaker did. I mean, it would be very fucking difficult for anyone to see that it's not. You know what I mean? Everyone's gonna think that you guys are
Oh.
Vaqueros. Yeah.
they
I'd rather not Wolfman have lost with his clan if we lose this vehicle.
oh well, this my vehicle look well. If that happens, I say my sorries to Abuela, and I pay off the next the next payment. But as much as I love a double time like highway piracy, I don't know when the next caravan of whatever clan's gonna be coming through unless I go on and tap resources about it. But if we've got the agent going in to get pilfered, take data out, we can put data in, maybe forward something that on his agent about he was maybe an Arasaka or Malorian weapons shipment that was being moved anonymously by a nomad courier, moi, and we what's the term, catch more joy toys with honey instead of vinegar. No, flies. That's it. But just we just give them something that's really sweet and juicy. It's way too tempting for someone like them to pass up. And they, as they say, lone nomad courier. It's small shipment of high value goods meant to be very anonymous. They swoop in, probably a small crew, don't want to make a big fuss, and just turn them inside out before they do that to me. The fuckmobile's she's a tough girl. She's armored to the nines and has got a flamethrower sticking out of her gullet. She's a tough girl. I think second toughest to our med solo here, but I think it's, unless we find something that's like an actual bona fide shipment to commandeer ourselves, probably our best bet.
Yeah, and PWB in chat says maybe offer your services to the Nomad clan being targeted. And I want to clarify, no, there's no Nomad clan specifically being targeted. It's these Militech jerks just using, their Militech authority to set up a fake checkpoint, basically up on US 16, up at the, I forget what it was, Ferguson Overpass or something. and robbing nomad caravans, probably robbing anybody that's coming through with anything worth taking, or whatever they're doing. But yeah, it's not really specifically targeting anyone. They're just being jerks, using MILITECH authority and a fake checkpoint to steal from people.
Fucking Sheriff of Nottingham in the year of our Lord 2045.
Like if you come back to the next nomad, gathering of the juggalos with a bunch of like Militech scalps and be like, hey, I got those dicks. Family's gonna like your ass a lot.
And family favor means better toys. That's why I'm doing it.
I like your idea. The only issue that I'm seeing is you're kind of a fish in a barrel, left alone out there.
I'll be there with them.
In the car.
Yeah.
Because we have a wingman on the flamethrower turret, and we know the location. Have you and have Stena on Overwatch, and presumably, also Leon if he gets himself back in time.
Yeah, we can streamline a bit too and say, Leon, you met up with Codex and got the agent. She says easy, it's already unlocked. She'll be able to figure it out. Just a matter of hours. So she'll call you as soon as she knows something, and you streamlined right back to the home base.
I mostly stream back to the home base. I'll stop at Tom's Diner and just grab like a sack of Dirty Bergs to bring back to the gang to make him think better.
A little birdie rings in your ear and tells you that you still need to go to the medical doctor.
Alright, so two stops. One, stop at like a Ripper and get some crab off, or whatever Biotechnica calls their whatever novel medication they have for social diseases.
No, it's actually it's nano crabs that go in and battle the bio crabs, and it gets pretty violent, but it works. It hurts, but it works.
Okay, so just like in the car, I've got the sack of Dirty Bergs for the guys, just like applying the gel while driving, and like using the red blues to like get through any like traffic I need to. And the entire time down in my pants is just like
This crab shuffle.
We're being outrun. Oh no!
Crab rave. It's crab rave.
Or to take it back to really early internet culture, crap battle.
But yeah, you make your way back. You're a little less itchy now. You got some food. You give it to the team as you kind of walk in and hear the team kind of discussing some tentative plans. A couple different ones. The last one they were just discussing was possibly Wolfman and Toymaker rolling up in as if they're nomads with something that these Militechs might want to steal, and then maybe reversing the ambush in some way, or trying to attack them or do something. But you kind of walk in the middle of that conversation. I'll let you all kind of take it from there and keep discussing plans and how you might want to approach this or what you might want to do.
All right. Set down the sack of Dirty Bergs. All right.
Oh.
Yep.
Back and all.
All right, I got you guys Tom's Dirty Sack so you can get your brain juices going.
That is a sequence of words I never want to hear in that exact order ever again. Congratulations, you've done it.
It's the best deal they've got going on. You don't know what's in them. All you know is that it's 50 burgers for €50.
Pretty sure this is the Militech guy we killed last night.
Pretty sure.
God.
He's like, is that a filling?
Yeah, I think I'll stay in my room and just keep watching through the camera and talking.
No, Wolfie, that's the long pig combo you get from the noodle joint up on Ebonike, but...
Ah.
All right. So we've got the F-Mobile. Looks tempting to them. Like, what, do we just burst out of the back and start zapping people, or...
Yes.
I'd say...
Well, if we have the three of you leave early to get to this alleged area where they are doing this roadblock at, you guys get set up early over there before they get there. Then we set the plans in motion going, okay, here's the people. They've got prototype weapons in the car. We want them. Hopefully that's juicy enough for them, what have you. When we go through, they're going to, you guys are going to be able to see how they got themselves set up.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're thinking like what? I go through in my car, talk to these guys, flash a badge, talk shop with them, see how they're posted up, relay that info to you guys?
You're outside of Night City. They're going to give a shit about your badge. I was thinking maybe have you guys go out early enough so that they're not there yet. You can watch them set up and give us
We know
Go ahead.
the exact location of where these checkpoints happen, or are they frequent enough to occur currently in the same position?
Yeah, he gave us the overpass they happen on.
Okay. So we have a consistent
They
time
basically
schedule.
said about an hour north of Night City on US 16 by the, what was it? The Dickerson overpass. The old Dickerson overpass, yeah.
Yeah. And we can post up, watch them set up, and then relay that to the F-mobile, and then, if you want to take a day to surveil them, that's also possibly an option too. You can do a little stakeout. Get your little campers out, do a little stakeout.
What kind of firearms we have on beck and call? I mean, it's like sniper adjacent, long distance.
No.
I don't have anything like that.
Yeah. So that reduces our range of engagement considerably. Forward team maybe goes in, like Leon said, gets a foxhole, spots the joint. I'll have Toymaker potential +1 in my car. So when they pull us over, those on Overwatch, pop them, or open at least begin engagement, and then we, like a bunch of fucking bozos, hop out of the car, guns and blades blazing.
It's a good idea. The only thing is, how about I follow you behind you in a different vehicle, and once we get there and shit goes down, I'm not too far behind, but I'm just far enough to where I can begin to ram them or run into them.
So
you can either just hit them or just burst out and start wasting them with your sick rifle skills.
And it might be
Possibly.
better if we can get a timetable. Then it might be better for myself, Stina, and Toymaker in my car, and then Leon in your car with Nox, quite literally riding shotgun seat, followed a bit of a length behind us. So once they've stopped us, you just plow. Not literally, so you don't munch your baby, but pull up on them and we box them in.
I mean, what's the point of having? What's the point of having a ram if you don't ram people with it? And it's not like they'll be expecting a lot of resistance, anyways.
My daily affirmation: I will use my ram. But I think it's the best way about it is to, one, make sure we have them dragged out and they're surrounding one of the vehicles, whichever lead vehicle that is, and the follow-up that's going to be the hammer anvil.
Not a bad idea.
Vehicular
Yeah.
manslaughter is my kind of work.
How do you feel about ramming?
Well,
I've got a feeling.
I think we both feel pretty good about it, as both vehicles have like essentially the equivalent of like a ram on it.
Okay. What that? So, even if this is like speaking above board. That means you've got the heavy frame. Even if I do reduce Militech into people pate against the side of your car, you're not gonna be taking whiplash. Okay, there we go. Now we're cooking with
See?
gas.
Look at that. Vehicular manslaughter.
Yeah, we're cooking with choo now.
We're making an Oreo.
We're cooking with
Where the
choo
Oreo is
baby.
meat.
The Oreo is definitely made of meat.
That's just a sloppy Joe at that point, right?
Sloppy Joe, sloppy
I'm
Yeah,
Joe.
I could probably. Oh, that'd be great. I need to figure this one out. Now you gave me another damn idea.
I don't
Damn
like
it.
that. I don't like that transition of sloppy Joe. I've got made out of people. I've got an idea. Wait, I've played enough D&D. I know where this is going.
What do you think,
That's-
Stenna?
Yeah.
What do you think of our plans, Stenna? I know you want to punch people, but
Yes.
If she's in the lead vehicle, they'll definitely be in punching distance.
This is true.
It's fine.
No.
Suna's visibly
We need
upset. She just wants
We need some speed heals though too.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna want to shop up some speed heals.
A little bit of black lace, maybe
Yeah, and
a little
like
bit
you
more
know,
cocaine.
yeah, and I wouldn't
need
rely
some
on less
grenades.
crunching everybody with the vehicles, but it'll definitely like as soon the first guy we crunch, it's definitely gonna shock the hell out of them, and then they're too busy noticing that, and then boom, that's when they meet Fisto Roboto.
Don't know they festo.
The best part is that he's learning.
how good is everybody's hand-to-hand skills?
Snicked.
really good. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I think we're very much seasoned brawlers. And if need be, like, I do have, well, my very heavy melee weapon is a big-ass crowbar. Welded for, I have a warrant, and I don't care about your damage deposit.
My melee weapon is a crossbow.
We could add another piece to that. Is once this is all ensuing, we can deploy some smoke grenades, obscure the area. That way, if there's anything in the air, it's gonna have a harder time seeing us, unless it has thermals. Which, if it is
Some
Militech, but if it's off the table, they might not.
They might have them on their gogs, who knows, but, you know. I do have 6 flashbangs I can add to the party.
I'm good with
We did-
flashbangs.
Well, I'm thinking Toy Maker.
Yes.
Can you set up a rig to flash people nearby before you guys hop out? So that way they're approaching the vehicle, they're flashed, and the doors open immediately as our team hops out.
You mean like you MacGyver
Oh.
something that drops a flashbang off the side of the vehicle, it goes off.
Actually, I have an idea that probably work a little bit better.
Flashbang rims.
That's what I was trying to avoid.
I was kind of going on, on the James Bond type level shit here, but yeah, basically, I don't know if you've ever seen the stuff on the tanks. You have those little tubes on the side that launches their stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have this one
usually
like,
they're smoke launchers. Yeah.
yeah, but I'm gonna have this like kind of buried into the roof. That way, when we get up to the checkpoint, just flip the switch, it pops up, jettisons out like 6 flashbangs all around the car. Blah, 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 blam, and then the smoke goes out, and we're golden after that. I mean, have like, let's say, 6 flashbangs and 3 smoke grenades right in this canister that explodes open when the buttons hit.
The Night City candle.
Yeah, and,
As a matter of fact, that's what we're going to call it. That's the name of the project, the Night City Candle.
yeah, I think that all of that's possible. I think that it sounds like you have a tentative pseudo plan on kind of how you're going to approach, and you're at the point you're trying to gather supplies. Sounds like Detective Leon has some flashbangs, but keep in mind, absolutely, between the detective having a solo, nomads, I mean, and a tech, all of you can easily source most items. Obviously, not like super luxury and things where you might need a fixer, but even that isn't beyond reach because Leon has fixer connections. I think all of you probably have worked with a fixer, the nomad family, such. So, as long as you have the money, you have the creds or the eddies, you can absolutely buy supplies. We can say that right now, you all can discuss what supplies you want to buy, reduce the amount of money that you have on your character sheet, and we'll say you guys, run around Night City doing some shopping, meeting up with fixers, and Toy Maker. If you want to, invent and fabricate some type of launcher or get a grenade launcher, and then further customize that to kind of rotate and automatically shoot out like 5 or all 4 or however many flashbangs in a circular motion around the vehicle. Like, you can absolutely manufacture that, something like that. It wouldn't be that difficult. You would just have to buy and source a grenade launcher, have the flashbangs, and then do some type of fabricate roll or probably fabrication to make that
it'd be a fabrication.
the functionality within that. So just keep that in mind. I just wanted to interject that. Now I'm going to shut up and let you all take it from here and discuss what you want to fabricate, buy, do towards the plan. I'll let you take it from here.
Okay. All right. Okay, so do we have any speed heal? Like, does anybody have it like on them?
No.
All right. If we get you parts, is that something that you'd be able to synthesize with your medtech skills?
Probably.
Yeah, absolutely.
Basically, for every 200 clams we fire into Stina over here, she can make 200. Every 200 clams can make a number of doses from $200 equal to her medtech skill in an hour.
Yeah, you just have to beat a DV13 on a medical tech check.
Yeah.
So if you want to do that, Stina, do your medical tech check, and let's see if you beat 13. Keep in mind any +2, or +2s can't work. I'll let you use luck on that, inject that.
Mm-hmm. And then I believe, I think, yeah, so how many ranks does she have in medtech again?
Medtech, I have 2.
Okay, yeah, so if we get you, so if we fire 200, she can make 2 of those as long as she makes the check.
Yeah.
Are you gonna spend some luck after the fact? Remember, it's still a cost.
Yes. I'll put 4 luck into it.
You have 8 luck.
4, but then it'll 2. So 2.
Gotcha.
I'm using 4 points.
Gotcha. Cool.
What was the roll?
5, 7.
Oh, okay. But that looks like a D10. Was that just a D10, or did you roll your medical?
Whoops, that was. Where is the? Let me find the tech roll.
Okay, so it's only available to...
It should be under your special abilities. I forget what it's called. It's the lowest tab on the character sheet, I think. Let me see.
Roll ability, right?
Actions, maybe.
There it is.
I can't remember.
Under.
On the GM side, I'm so not used to the character sheets. I have to search a little more.
There it is. Found it.
Now there should also be
so 2, be 10.
in the technique skills, there should be a skill called medical tech that you could actually like put points into. It might only show up on her character sheet because she's the only one with like a roll.
Right.
I found it. It's just on the bottom.
She got it.
It would be,
but she did not beat the DV13 in order to do that. So you've lost that to whoever kicked in the 200 eddies for materials. But what I'll say is, through that and getting the materials, I'll say Stina at least has a hookup to suppliers to do this. So if you want to spend, we'll say 400, I'll give you at least a couple doses of speed.
Okay,
heal.
I'll put a hundo. I'll put a sick hundo into that. Done.
So if everybody
Easiest,
else-
dumbest money I ever spent.
You just need 400, so you need 300 more after the 200 lost.
I've got little pocket change. I've got 40 eddies on me.
Can anybody else make up the 300 eddies difference, and you can have your 2 speed heals?
Nope.
You know what? Can't spend
Uh-oh.
it when you're dead, so I'll burn through another 3 hundo on that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, done. Cena's able to
Makes sense.
buy a couple speed heals using Detective Leon's money. And don't forget, you guys are baddies. Just go steal it from somebody,
that's just it. You
somebody
know,
on the
like,
street.
I'll
I
get
don't
it.
know.
I'll get it back in like bribes or
Right? Yeah.
just-
Just go around pickpocketing people. Just start taking everything.
The bad thing is we're out here in the middle of nowhere.
I know, it's true. you're all trying to steal from each other. You're like pickpocketing each other. The money just keeps moving from pocket to pocket, but it's the same fucking 100 eddies.
Yeah. Well, that's what is mutual aid if not a bunch of broke weirdos recycling the same $100 around each other.
Exactly.
All right, so we've got 2 doses of speed heal. Those will be very important because if one of us gets tagged, then yeah, our med tech's got to
Yeah.
slap that into us.
Yeah. The other thing that you
Yeah,
mentioned, and this is up to Toymaker, obviously, you guys are kind of tight on money, but if you wanted to do the whole grenade launcher, flashbang, making something, you'd have to buy that grenade launcher.
Yeah. And that's 500.
No,
You may have to go rob the orphanage.
Yeah,
Yep.
might have to go rob a place for some money.
So a grenade launcher is 500 eddies, which is expensive. And then what's the next cost category down? That should be
I
because the
should
thing
know
with tech,
this.
yeah, because the thing with tech is that you can make a thing
You can
with
get it
parts
cheap or-
equivalent to one price category lower, because you're literally building it out of a bunch of bullshit.
I do not know where that chart went. I know there's a chart for that shows you, poor,
Yeah, it's
expensive, and excellent quality.
what was the grenade launcher? Is that expensive or very expensive?
It's expensive, so it's expensive bracket 500. So we'd be looking
Okay.
for the next category down.
Yeah, that'd be premium.
Yeah.
All right, premium is what, 100?
D17. I don't have the price in front of me. I'm just looking at the tech chart. Sorry. It should be in the back if you look at the appendix under night market.
Yeah, perfect.
Should be right there.
Unfortunately, my book is
Yes, premium is 100.
Okay, yeah, so he can make it for $100 in parts.
And then on a critical failure, it breaks. I believe that's the thing
Yeah.
with getting something that's cheap. Yeah.
You lose your materials.
And it would
Yeah.
just take a day to make, so we could even just say, this is part of the buying supplies, making things, whatever. So, the next day can be the day you kind of start your plan or whatever. So that kind of works out too.
We've got 50 cheeseburgers. Time for a montage.
There it is.
I'll throw my the 40 eddies of pocket change I have at it. It's all the fucking loose coinage that was stuck between the footmobile seats.
Yeah.
Hey, no, it's okay. I've got this covered. Not a problem. I did save
Okay.
money for stuff like this. But the trigger's going on my side.
Of course.
I can't trust you with the trigger, dude.
Fine, I guess, but the radio controls are solely mine.
That's why they're on a steering wheel. So yeah, I can make 3 tries at this. If I get it on the first try, we can use the remainder of the 200 on more drugs. Because I like drugs.
Because you're a normal person.
Yes.
Do you have enough of your China white, Leon?
Yeah, I've got I can get everybody cocaine.
Now just imagine the fucking smoke screen dispensers, but it just fires synth coke out of the car at everyone in proximity.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
so so I've got
That's chemical
6.
warfare.
Yeah, so I've got
Yep.
6 baggies of synth coke, because you can tell where my priorities were during character creation.
Oh, you're lightweight.
Hey, is the launcher heavy or shoulder for skill?
Believe it is heavy for the
Okay.
launcher. So
Yeah,
can
be
check
heavy
that
for a
real quick.
grenade launcher.
Yeah, if you want to, then you can do that fabrication roll. It would just be your tech plus that particular tech skill. Yeah, you have to
it's
beat
gonna
that
be,
17.
Let's see, actions. Let's see. It's going to be weapons tech under expensive with fabrication, and we're going to put 2 luck and 2 points in this. So
Did
plus
you still
plus.
have luck left?
Got some- Ooh.
Oh,
Did you
well,
have
we
luck
just lost
left?
that one. Oh shit! No, I don't.
Yeah, I was
God
gonna
damn
say I
it.
thought
So,
earlier
anyway,
you used all your luck.
doesn't matter.
We had-
That was a failure. So
Yeah.
that's 100 out the door.
We have
Try
2
this
plus
again.
2s from PW.
Well, that's a critical failure too. So that means
Yeah.
that yeah,
Lost all the materials.
All the material.
yeah.
Damn.
So now I
Well,
need to
you can
subtract
still throw
another
flashbang
100.
grenades.
Yeah.
So now Toymaker just needs to pop out the top and go poop, 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 poop.
We're just gonna have a fucking slingshot.
Yeah,
Every
pretend
3
he's the
seconds.
launcher. Yeah.
So I don't know if we necessarily need a slingshot, because I've seen her body, and by that I mean she's punched me in the face as part of our origin story, and I saw her headbutt a man with like the force of a 10 millimeter to the dome. Like, I'm pretty sure that like Cena could fucking fastball a a flashbang into a guy.
Oh, for sure.
Like, this
Probably
throws the
go off
flashbang and
inside
just the can is just sticking out of his eye socket.
Yeah, and then it
That'd be
yeah.
good.
So like when we give the signal, that's when you throw a flashbang at these dicks.
Yeah.
And and so we spent a day. You did all this welding and just be like, well, she's a mighty fine bond, but she's no grenade launcher.
I'll figure it out. Don't worry. This Night City candle will happen. I've got 200 more eddies to spend on this thing. I will make it happen down the road.
But for right now, you're just looking at the table, just like, why did I look like that?
Oh, you hear nothing but angry noises and slamming and cussing coming from my room right now. It's like, you're kind of glad I keep that thing dead bolted.
Is there, from the area that we are going to, the overpass route, or this area with this overpass, is there any discerning details that are there that are visible on any outdated map or maps that we have currently?
Yeah, give me library search.
So that's why you're the smart one. I don't do that shit.
I don't think my library search is all that good at the moment, though. Let's see here, library search.
Our first red flag is when he called the library and not the library.
That is the first.
Library. Yes, library. I said library. Library. I got an 18, or sorry, 15 on that one.
Nice. That has your plus.
2 from the agent.
Yeah, is that
I
in
believe
there?
so,
Yeah, yeah. Plus dose if you're using have your agent do a bunch of the work for you.
I don't see the plus 2.
No,
But either way,
it
15.
no, it doesn't. That'd be 17.
Yeah, 15 is good enough, anyways. But 17. That's enough to get the information. Now, if somebody wants to back that up with some streetwise, if somebody has any of that, I'll take that roll as a backup just to get some more info before I start talking.
I'll pop some streetwise into that bad boy.
I mean, but yeah, between like what Toymaker's making over there, cursing and yelling, I'm looking at
Nice.
maps.
17 for the streetwise.
That's great. Both of you got 17s. Yeah, you look it up and you can see that this, US 16 highway about an hour north of Night City, where that overpass kind of hits the old Dickerson overpass. You can clearly bring it up on the maps, and it's just like typical highway, just goes north. There's an overpass that goes above it. It's probably about 40 feet up into the air. About 4 stories high of an overpass. And that's the library search that you get. That old Dickerson overpass basically went from the coastline all the way over and kind of then cut south going all the way down towards Vegas is what the highway used to do. But Detective Leon with the Streetwise gets a little more info and knows that during the Fourth Corporate War, there was a lot of shit that happened out in that area between some transports in MILITECH and Arasaka and whatnot. That overpass has been almost half destroyed. So like one half of the overpass goes down and continues off like into the Badlands. Not sure if it makes it all the way to Vegas or not, but the other side of that overpass just kind of ends about 40 feet up into the air where it's the rest of the road has been destroyed. So that overpass kind of goes over the highway, one side down, one side destroyed up, and that highway has a lot of damage. That it's was pristine at one point, but through the Fourth Corporate War and the amount of activities that have happened out here, there's a lot of damage on that highway.
Yeah, highway, it used to look, used to be a nice overpass, then it beefed it in the war. One of the highway patrol boys, we'll meet at coffee, used to talk about how beautiful of an overpass it was, and then just the war knocked it all to shit. Nice thing about Rebel, though, good cover.
Only a highway patrol would talk about the beauty of an overpass.
And other things we'll never understand.
It's a great place to run speed traps on neo hippies.
Neo hippies. Hell yeah.
What else do we need?
Willie Nelson is still alive. No
Yeah,
matter
any
what
other-
anybody says, Willie Nelson is still alive.
Yeah, any other supplies, any other info, any other things that you can do in prep, any other discussions, just anything else that you can think of, yeah.
That I can think of
Do
now.
you have any shotgun shells?
Yes.
I need like 5.
I can easily source that. Yeah, you need shells, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, I will give you 5. That takes me down to 25.
Thank you. Immediately just like slots one into the
You're just
shotgun.
like, you're loading your arm.
Oh, well, fine.
Yeah, any other ideas, any other questions, any other supplies?
Okay, so we've got the speed heal for that. We've got the flashbangy boys in the car.
And just
Alright,
to refer to chat just a little bit, because chat always contributes ideas and stuff. PWB put in there sniper rifle, night vision, armor piercing capabilities. Militech will probably have body armor and possibly upgraded vehicles. Someone put something before that. Oh, cocaine for everyone. Yep, they got their cocaine already. Yeah, anything else? Any other ideas? And chat too, if you come up with any other ideas or info you think that might be helpful for the team, speak now or the session will end.
I think we're pretty much strapped for cash on this job until we
Yeah.
take the cyber dog.
Well, if you're
I-
strapped for cash too and there's still things you need to get or do, maybe there's a side mission. Maybe there's a session where there's a side mission where you go steal candy from little kids and sell it to the gangsters, booster gamers.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't know.
Well, yeah, it's
Not
just a
bad idea.
case of just remember. So Nox, you've got an internal shoddy.
Mhm.
Do you also have an assault rifle?
I do.
Because if you have because basically, for our purposes, an assault rifle is as good as a sniper rifle, particularly if you have any kind of
At the
imaging
moment,
on
it's-
it.
No imaging, but I have enhanced eyes.
Okay, so basically, you are the sniper.
Correct.
So you'll probably instead of being in my car, it'll probably work better if I basically stop, you peel out, find a concealed position to provide overwatch fire for the rest of the plan. And
That's a great idea, but
PWB and DE is definitely right. Take the dog.
if we do deploy smoke, I have no visibility.
Okay. Well, I know that we're definitely going to flashbang the boys. Are we still smoking, or are we just going to bang them?
Ooh,
What if you smoke?
that's a
after your
different
shirt
that's a
already?
different game, my friend.
Well, that's what we did last time.
Smoke them if you got them, then bang them. I don't know. This is getting weird.
Yeah.
Usually
No,
the
I
smoking
don't
comes
mind.
after the banging, right?
I don't mind that, but the only thing is I'm still strapped for cash and need to get cash because I have regular ammunition.
Thinking,
Look, like I
we
said,
should
there can be a side session. We don't,
Yeah.
you can.
We
you
know
can-
these guys are. We know these guys are doing it.
Exactly. If you guys need to go do some other crime shit to get some money to go get other supplies, it's an open world. We're improving this team and this campaign. You guys created this campaign from like 100 scream sheet leads. You can do absolutely anything you want. If you don't have money and you need to get more money, figure that out. If there's things you still want to buy, yeah. There's no time limit. You guys can do whatever you want.
It's not virtuality goggles. I guess it may be those.
What do you think about
Cyberpunk.
smart goggles? Because smart
Yeah,
goggles
smart.
are the ones that you can load all the shit into.
Yeah, I think they have like 4 slots.
Smoggles.
Smoggles.
Yeah.
Smart.
Smart glasses. There they are. That's
Smart
what
glasses,
I need,
yeah.
and those are 500.
Yeah, smart
do you think
glasses,
you could,
500 grams. Well, is the smoke mission critical? So essentially, smoke tends to work great for like you want to conceal your advancement, but this is more going to be of an in-person thing. Like everyone's going to be uptight, kissing distance.
Yeah, no, it's more about drone control above. If there's anything out there.
Okay, so the Smoky Boys are like a plan B to F with any drones if they have drones to an Overwatch.
Correct.
Phase one.
PWB.
Do you happen to have any? Do you have any armor-piercing rounds at your locker?
I can check and see what we've got if we've got in the AP. So basically, I've got hollow points in my gun, basic slugs in my thing, but I can definitely see if there's any office supplies that I can try and pilfer after putting in an honest day's work.
Oh, disgusting.
Gross.
Because
Oh.
it's like a lot of office supplies. You can just grab stuff, and as long as you know what you're doing.
Just grab the AP ammo. It's free.
It's free, right?
If it's needed for a raid, or if we're expecting cyber psychos, it's absolutely needed.
There's a
So-
jar of AP ammo, like a bowl of candy on the front counter at the
Yeah,
precinct.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
in case the psycho break glass.
Yeah.
So
Okay, yeah,
six
so-
minus the 2 I have. Yeah. So I only need 400. You need how much more for your medicine?
I kicked in enough to
For
get us
drugs?
2 hits of speed deal.
Okay. I was thinking about buying more. That's, there's.
Oh, just keep just when Stina gets out of the lab. And he just gives you a bunch of Sudafed.
Well, I'm thinking the whole military style. You keep your med kit on you. That way, when the medic comes up to you, they don't need to fumble around in their own shit. So each one of us has a speed heal, a stem. And
Well,
so
keep
on
in
and so
mind, only a med tech can apply
Oh,
speed heal.
Right. but
So even
this-
if you have it on you,
I
you
haven't
need
worried about it.
Stina to have to apply it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's the whole point of the med kit. It's not for the person that has the med kit. It's basically when the medic comes up, they have a med kit right there on the person that's hurt.
Mhm.
I mean,
Oh. So speed heal.
let's
For
go
each
steal
of
some
us.
shit.
Oh no, 100%. Let's go steal some shit. There's a bodega
we-
down in Watson, I believe, that's right for the hit. And
So look, the
they've been
team-
running a,
So it sounds like this. Look, the team has gathered up what supplies that they can. They've tried to make some things, whether it's fabricating the grenade launcher or fabricating some speed heal. All kind of failed, but Detective Leon and others were able to at least pull some money to buy some speed heal. He had some flashbangs or smoke grenades or whatever. But there's definitely some things you all want to buy, whether it be sniper rifle, night vision. I know there's a bunch of things mentioned in chat, things that you all mentioned. Maybe making some more speed heal so everyone can have a dose in case they need it. And then, like Knox said, let's go steal some shit. So it sounds like maybe the team needs to think of a way or something to do to commit some type of crime, come into some money to go buy the items you need or go steal the items you need, whatever it is. Let's end the session here, and next week, Thursday, I think that campaign might just be called like session 5. Let's steal some shit. I don't know, but it sounds like we're gonna have to have a little side session before the main plan, so the team can do some prepping, go commit some crimes.
Yeah.
Let's pad the pocket so you can get what you want to go do the bigger crime. But let's end the session here, and we'll get together next week. Thanks, chat, for contributing ideas. Thanks, players, for just being awesome as always. And we'll see everyone next week. Take care. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye-bye.
Later.
Session.
Cybernation Uncensored.